Oop bakes the wrong color cake for a gender reveal and chaos ensues. I am not op. Original post by you, submerged sardine in R. Am I the asshole? Trigger warnings. Alleged racial insensitivity. Miscarriage. Less than. Mood spoilers. Communication saves the day. Less than. Backslash. Backslash backslash backslash. AITA for ruining mine and my friend's joint gender reveal party? Backslash backslash backslash. Date. The 15th of September 2022. I, F28, am currently 8 months pregnant with mine and my husband's M32 first child. And while we are over the moon, neither of us were ever super invested in the idea of throwing a gender reveal party. My sister, F26, hosted a baby shower for me a couple of months ago, and I felt that that was more than enough. Recently, my best friend, Amy, F30, announced that she was 4 months pregnant and she wanted the two of us to have a joint gender reveal since we could not do a joint baby shower. While I never planned on throwing a gender reveal, this was really important to Amy and she really wanted us to share the experience. My husband I had already told some people that we were expecting a little boy. But Amy wanted us to have the full experience. Meaning that my husband and I would find out the gender in the same way as Amy and her husband, M31, would find out the gender of their little. Ultimately, we decided that this would work best if each couple cut into individual colored cakes. As I bake as a hobby, we decided that we could save some money and I could bake and decorate the cakes. We decided that my husband's cake would be a lemon cake dyed blue on the inside, but decorated with white icing and pink, blue sprinkles. Amy asked that her cake is decorated in the same way, but gave me creative control on flavors. At this point, I found out from Amy's doctor that she and her husband were expecting a little girl, so I thought it would be a nice idea to do a red velvet cake, chocolate being her favorite flavor. I baked the cakes in the same style as Christina Tosi's famous birthday cake, and I was pretty thrilled with the outcome. Unfortunately, all did not go to plan. Amy, her husband and I, my husband, cut our respective cakes at the same time. But Amy immediately burst into tears once she saw the inside of her cake. Unfortunately, the coloring that I had used was not very vibrant and the red velvet cake was red but kind of brownish too. You could definitely tell that it was red. But Amy was unhappy with the muddy color. Her husband immediately accused me of racism considering that he is a POC while Amy, my husband, and I are all white. He said that I choose a muddy brown color to indicate that his daughter would be mixed. Reddit. That was absolutely not my intention, but Amy and her husband left very soon afterwards and have refused to speak to me. Amy's mom, F56, has said that I should be ashamed of ruining such a special moment that Amy had gone out of her way to share with me, and I have been messaged by some mutual friends telling me that Amy is worried she will miscarry from the stress. AITA for ruining the gender reveal? Was I racist unintentionally? Edit to answer a common question. I had chosen red velvet because chocolate is Amy's favorite flavor, and I thought it would be close enough to pink that no one would mind. When discussing flavors, she told me that she did not want a boring vanilla cake, which is also why we did lemon for mine. Backslash. Notable comment from you, 56° wedge. I don't know what to vote. Honestly, I think that gender reveal parties are more about social media likes and accidentally setting a forest on fire, or in the worst case scenario, killing grandma with a pipe bomb. Yes, they both happened. Then sharing news that isn't really, big picture, important, which makes them ridiculously stupid in my opinion. I am having a difficult time wrapping my head around your color choice for Amy's cake. The cake is either pink or blue. I also think that gender colors are pretty dumb as well. I assume that the blue in your cake was a shade that left no confusion to the blue color nor the gender of your child. Why did you think that dark red would indicate that Amy was having a girl? You saw that the cake was dark red and nowhere near pink before you frosted it. Your cake was blue. Amy's cake was not pink. Pink or blue. While I think that Amy is a bit of a tool for wanting the party, I can understand her disappointment. As a POC, I can also understand Amy's husband's thoughts and reaction to a cake that was dark red, brown and not pink or blue. I'm not accusing you of intentional or unintentional racism. Your post seems sincere. I believe that you weren't trying to ruin anybody's experience. But there are a few people who are hurt, confused and offended because of what happened. Hopefully, everyone involved can talk about their feelings and be heard. 50-50. Ada. Spelling. / OOP's response. Thank you for taking the time to leave such a detailed comment. I really appreciate your perspective. I feel terrible that everything ended the way that it did. I genuinely thought that Amy would appreciate a chocolate-flavored cake, which is obviously quite difficult to make a soft pink color. I truly believed that red would be close enough to pink that it would not matter all that much. I agree with all the points that you make about gender reveals, which is why I was not too interested in hosting one myself. It was only when Amy was so excited that I thought it would be a nice thing to do for her. I wanted her pregnancy experience to be everything she wanted it to be. It kills me that I might have ruined that for her. I realize that I might have been a bit of an idiot when I chose the cake. But I never meant to be racially insensitive towards anyone. I have messaged and called Amy a few times, but I haven't heard anything back from her. I will update Reddit if, when I do. / Update. AITA for ruining mine and my friend's joint gender reveal party? / Date. The 15th of September 2022. I didn't get much traction on my original post, but I did receive quite a few hateful messages saying that I was a racist whose baby did not deserve to survive. When I posted on Reddit about the color of a gender reveal cake, I certainly did not expect that. That being said, I did receive a few comments on the post telling me that I should have gone with a traditional pink color and that Amy deserved an apology, which was fair enough. I did not want a gender reveal myself, but I had wanted to support Amy in any way I could. And I realized that I screwed up. I genuinely believed that using red instead of pink would not be a problem. But I should have asked the question rather than making a unilateral decision. I chatted to my husband this evening when he got home and we decided that I would have a discussion with Amy and offer throwing her a new gender reveal party with a cake from a bakery, if that is what she would like. At the end of the day, it was never my intention to ruin this occasion for her. I had seen that she had tried to give me a call this afternoon but I had missed it, which told me that she was open to a chat. Amy and her husband do not live very far away, so I invited them both for a drink this evening. Amy very graciously accepted, but she said that Greg would not be joining her. When she came around, my husband left us to it, and I wholeheartedly apologized for ruining the event for her and offered to organize another reveal, if that is what she would like. Amy surprised me by saying that she was the one who owed me an apology, and that she should not have run out of the party like that. She said that she absolutely loved the red velvet idea, seeing as she loves chocolate cake. She said that she burst into tears in the moment because she was unhappy that the color was a bit brown and a bit red, but that she realizes now that she should have been grateful for, rather than critical of, my baking skills. At the end of the day, I am a hobby baker and I made the cakes in my spare time. She said that she should have been appreciative of my time and effort. Amy also told me that she felt Greg's comments about racism were out of line considering that I have always been a good friend to both of them. And she said she felt it was an excuse for him to be upset. She told me that Greg has always found reasons to be upset, angry at her friends and family. And she told me that they have been in marriage counseling because she feels that he is trying to isolate her from her social circle. Apparently the baby was an accident and Greg had pressured her to keep it, which she also told me probably contributed to the outburst at the gender reveal. She said that she has been under a lot of stress and unfortunately channeled it towards the cake color, and by extension, me. As for Amy's mom, Amy told me that she did not realize her mom had blamed me for ruining the event and said that she would speak to her. Amy does think that the flying monkeys warning me of a miscarriage were probably from Greg. Probably just to lay it on extra thick. As of right now, she said that she does not know what she will do, but I told her that I will be there for her regardless of what happens. At the end of the day, both Amy and I had a few lessons to learn in this. I know that I will never make another gender reveal cake again. And I should not unilaterally make decisions on my friends' behalves. Even if it is coming from a good place. It does not mean that other people will always appreciate being blindsided. All in all, kind of a somber ending to a gender reveal story, but communication saved my friendship and I appreciate the kind comments on Reddit for opening my eyes that I had kind of been in awe. Lesson learned for everyone. If the baby is a girl, bake a pink cake. Reminder: I am not the original poster. Oh boy, that's some top-tier subverted expectations. After reading the title, I was sure that the wrong colors meant blue instead of pink or pink instead of blue. But I did receive quite a few hateful messages saying that I was a racist whose baby did not deserve to survive. WTF is wrong with that sub? Oh boy, don't like the sound of that Greg guy. Read enough post on Reddit to have my spidey senses tell me where this is going. Op probably should have slapped some pink frosting in the middle of that cake just to be safe. Hope her friend is okay. But she is in therapy with her abuser. That was a deeply sad ending. Fuck sake. I hope Amy snaps out of that douchebag marriage soon. Emo, presented W only this post. I tried to get too clever making my kid's birthday cake. Instead of red velvet I went for blue velvet. For a 12-yo girl. Not Frank Booth. It ended up so muddy and awful looking. Though tasty. Lesson learned after one attempt. My kids still talk to me. This is kind of crazy over a cake. Some people have paid money at bakeries only to get a purple color they cannot determine if it's meant to be pink or blue. Shit happens. I get that it might have been disappointing. But no need for everyone to lose their minds. I was going to say that Greg's immediate accusation of a racist motivation on behalf of Oops seemed bizarre. Amy is OOP's best friend, and he couldn't have given her the benefit of the doubt? I'm also sad to read that Greg has been taking issue with Amy's friends, possibly as a way to isolate her from her social circle. That's a huge red flag, location flag. Yet another reason to hate these kinds of parties. It stinks that the father used this as another opportunity to isolate the mother of his child. I bet that's why she wanted a joint gender reveal. To keep him in line, and it failed. Ugh. My first thought was, why not just do link frosting in between the layers of a chocolate cake? Quote, superficial. I know. And clearly not the takeaway. But I can't get it out of my mind. Imagine giving your hobbyist Friend free reign to choose the flavor, design of the cake, then be upset that a chocolate cake isn't bright pink. A cake they made for you for free in their spare time. I'm glad it turned out wellish. Oop is absolutely not an asshole. I feel like nobody was an asshole, but everybody in this story is kinda dumb or doesn't think things through. Can you imagine having a friend, spouse's friend, who has never shown you a hint of racism, cutting into a cake at a party and then publicly accusing them of it? What half-boiled line of thinking could lead you there in a few minutes of processing a cake with an unexpected appearance? Poor Amy. An idiot for a mom and a jackass for a husband. Yeah, Amy should probably run fast. I hope Oop doesn't only open her eyes regarding her own behavior, but also Greg's, and does help Amy if when she needs it. The bigger picture here is that woman is being abused into having a baby she's not ready for. That's the bigger issue here. Baby trapping should be illegal. Who the hell harasses an 8 months pregnant woman into making 2 damn cakes so you can have a damn party that lady doesn't even want? What I can't get past is that Amy wanted Oop to have a gender reveal for a baby whose sex is already known. So she was supposed to cut into a blue cake she made herself and pretend to be surprised? Why? I'm with Op. I hate gender reveals. I wanted to know ASAP what I was having so I could make a registry and prepare. But I did receive quite a few hateful messages saying that I was a racist whose baby did not deserve to survive. Jeez. Reddit. What the F? She messed up an amateur baking attempt. It's not like she showed up in a white robe with a cross-shaped candle on the dang thing.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.